Okay fellas, welcome back, and I am back with the Halo 5 discussion. And yes fellas, you can talk and upload studio now finally. They just rolled out an update earlier on today, so if you guys want to go pick that up, if you guys are interested in doing all this YouTube stuff on Upload Studio, be sure to go do that fellas, because the update is out and we can now record audio again. So fellas, I am back, as I mentioned before, with the Halo 5 campaign discussion. Is it good fellas? Let's get straight into it, and there's a few things I want to talk about. But let's kick off with the trailers and the marketing for Halo 5. Let's talk about that a bit. So all the trailers for Halo 5, we've all seen them. It shows Agent Locke hunting down the Master Chief, right? And then if you guys think all the way back to 2013, we all saw that trailer where it showed Master Chief in the desert, you know, and he had like his dust cloak on, and he's holding the little kind of dead chip of Cortana, and it showed the Guardian coming out of the sand. There was that trailer all the way back in 2013. I don't know what that trailer was about. I guess they kind of scrapped that part of it. But the trailers I really want to focus on are the most recent trailers with Agent Locke hunting down the Master Chief, and then Agent Locke trying to kill the Chief, and also the exact same trailer but the other way around with Chief trying to kill Locke at that statue, right? And then everything's all blown up around them. So there's those trailers there. But fellas, this is a very spoiler-filled discussion. The campaign does not play like that. The trailers and the marketing for Halo 5 were very misleading. Also the other trailer where it showed the UNSC and kind of Oni saying that the Master Chief was declared dead and he was actually AWOL and they were just trying to cover it up. The game wasn't like that at all, and I expected Halo 5 to be more kind of like Chief has gone AWOL and he's trying to save humanity, but the UNSC don't like it and they've declared him dead, and then they've sent Agent Locke and his team, his fire team missiles, to hunt him down and taken blue team with the Chief. And we didn't get any of that in the campaign. We got that for about an hour and a half, and then Agent Locke and Chief had a scrap. Chief won, because obviously Chief's a beast. And then that was kind of it. They ended up kind of working together. They destroyed Cortana, or at least we think they destroyed Cortana. I'll get into that later on in this video as well. And they destroyed the Guardians, or, you know, saved humanity, all that sort of good stuff. And the Arbiter was there. He was probably one of the best parts of the game. Marcus, the character on Fire Team Osiris, is probably the best part of Halo 5 in my opinion. He was an awesome character, had the best lines. He was pretty cool in ODST as well. It's awesome that they brought him back. And the Arbiter, I reckon, was also the second most awesome character in the game, and probably Chief and Locke could probably tie for third. But the Arbiter, I kind of really wanted to see more of him, because he's probably one of the coolest characters in the Halo universe. But we didn't really get to see too much of him. He was definitely there, right, and he was fucking some elites up, right? But we didn't really see too much of him. And also what I want to get into now is the story of Halo 5. How Cortana is trying to like... I didn't really get the story fellas, but kind of what I took out of it, and don't get me wrong fellas, I love Halo 5, the game's incredible, I'm addicted to it. But the story was very confusing, and also not confusing, sorry, I worded that wrong. It was a story that you really had to pay attention to understand it, and I understand it, but it's not something I can really explain in like a little video like this. But if you guys have completed the campaign, which is what, because if you guys have completed the campaign, then this video is definitely for you. If you haven't, then you must like spoilers fellas. But the story in Halo 5, it was good, you know, it was really good, I enjoyed it. But the trailers and the marketing were very misleading. The story and the game didn't play like that. It played differently, and it played good, you know, the story was decent, it was really good. The ending was a bit of a cliffhanger, and I'll get into that as well. The trailers were a wee bit misleading, and I don't know why 343 decided to do that. I don't know, I don't know what they were thinking, but the trailers were very misleading to how the story actually played out. And quite a few people are thinking about that, and also thinking about it, because that's why I'm discussing it, to get my opinions across, and then see what you guys think in the comment section down below. And also something else I want to talk about, which is probably the most important part, is the ending for Halo 5. It was a bit of a cliffhanger, right? If you completed it on normal, easy or heroic, it was a bit of a cliffhanger. But the legendary ending is what I want to talk to you guys about, how it ended. And if you guys haven't seen it, be sure to open up a new tab, go check it out, because this is probably the most important part of how Halo 5 ended. Now, the legendary ending, after the normal default ending ends, it shows a bonus little cutscene, like a 20-second clip at the most, and you hear Cortana humming, like some weird kind of sound, and you see a Halo ring. I don't know where it is, but you see a Halo ring and it lights up. And that's how Halo 5, the legendary ending, ends. Now this ending is probably the coolest part of how the game ended. Because this basically shows us that Cortana is still alive and she's wanting to destroy everything, because that's what the Halo rings do. They wipe clean everything. Because that's why the Forerunners built them, was to destroy the Flood. So they completely destroy any organic life, and the only thing that's left is AI, and that's obviously Cortana, right? So AI is left, everything else is gone. So I'm guessing that's what she kind of wants to do. If I'm wrong, fellas, be sure to let me know in the comment section down below, because I don't know everything, right? I'm not perfect. So if I'm wrong with any of my facts, be sure to let me know in the comment section down below, because the only way I'm going to learn is if I'm corrected, you know? It is what it is, but I'm pretty sure I'm right about that, and be sure to let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below about this as well. But fellas, something else I wanted to talk about is how people are kind of going on about how you only played as the Master Chief for 3 missions, and Agent Locke for about the other 12, because there's 15 missions. But fellas, we have to remember, however much we kick and scream and cry like babies, we can't play as the Master Chief in 20 years to come. He's in his 50s, fellas. He's an old bugger. He's still a beast, and he fucked Agent Locke up in that scrap. But we can't keep playing as him for years to come. His story eventually has to end, and we know from Halo 3 ODST, from Halo Reach, from all the comics, from all the books, from all the lore, from all the backstory, that the Halo universe is huge, and there's so much stuff that 343 and the book writers and lore tells, or whatever you want to call it, can do with this franchise. This franchise is huge. The world, the lore is massive, and it's not all about Master Chief. So we can't keep playing as him for years to come. And fellas, I know it's a wee bit sad. It's an end of an era, but it is what it is, and there's not much we can do about it. We can't keep playing as Chief in 10 years to come when he's 80 in a wheelchair. He'll still probably destroy the whole Covenant in that wheelchair, but we can't keep playing as him. There's so much more they can do with Halo 5, and that they need to do to push the series forward, to push the future of this franchise forward. We can't just keep playing as Chief. And I'm guessing he's always going to be there to some degree, whether he's referenced, whether you play as him for a bit. But in my opinion, fellas, we aren't going to get a Halo ever again where we just play as him. I think Agent Locke is going to kind of be the main character from now on, and Chief is just kind of like going to be there. He'll still be an integral part of the story, but he's not going to be the main character we play as, if you guys get what I mean by that. So these are just my opinions, fellas, so be sure to let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. And to recap, fellas, is Halo 5 good? Is the campaign decent? Yes, it is extremely decent. It is awesome. I love it. The multiplayer as well is addictive as hell. If you guys can tell by the gameplays I've been uploading, I love this game. It is so much fun. So the campaign is really good, fellas. It is really good. Story's good, characters are awesome, and the settings are amazing. But the trailers and the marketing were a wee bit misleading, if you ask me. But be sure to let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below about this. But fellas, we have quite a long discussion today, so I hope you guys enjoyed that. Thank you all for watching. It is always greatly appreciated. Stay safe, stay tuned, have a great day, and I'll see you fellas on the next one.